Good morning, world! Yeah, I am up. Usually after a trip like that, I would actually be sleeping in. I think when I came home from Mackinac Island, I literally did sleep until like 10 o'clock. But I didn't today because my brother has a job interview at Myers and he wanted me to go with him, I guess. So I'm going to walk over to Myers with him in a little bit. So I'm up early, which makes sense anyway because I automatically, my mind for some odd reason went, it's 7:30, time to get up. And I'm like, go back to bed. And I can't. So I was up, so I'm up. It is just almost 9:15. And it is another kind of gloomy, cloudy day, but that's kind of on par for Michigan in the fall. We kind of get a lot of the gloomy, cloudy, rainy days. In fact, it's supposed to rain all day Saturday, which is fine because I have a shift, so 6-hour shift Saturday. But I do really miss Mackinac, so I was debating, I don't know if you guys saw the videos from Mackinac, but I was actually debating whether or not working on Mackinac Island would be for the summer, would be something I'd want to do again. You know, it's a really great place up there. I love all the people. It would be fun because I had all these plans. I was going to go to all these places. I was going to go to Float Homes, which is this old fort area, and they have this tower that's like the highest spot on the island. I was going to go to Sugarloaf. I was going to go to Skull Cave, Crack in the Woods, and all this other stuff. And I was going to go down all these trails. I was going to spend the entire summer hiking on my days off. One day I actually had planned where I had like 2 or 3 days off, like 3 days off in a row, which would have been really easy. I was going to actually hop the ferry and go to Mackinac Island because they had like an off-brand Build-A-Bear workshop that I wanted to go do because I didn't bring any of my stuffed animals with me. I was missing something to cuddle with, so I was going to do that. I was going to explore Mackinac City. I was going to do all this stuff, and the hotel just didn't work out. It was such a negative environment that even my dad, who usually is the one who was pushing me to stay, to go for it. My dad was the one who wanted me to stay in Northern when my mom brought me home after my anxiety started kicking in. My dad wanted me to stay because he wanted me to see it through for a year because that was the plan. But my mom said no, she's coming home for her anxiety because she's getting anxious and it's not being good. So usually my dad's the one who pushes me and he wants me to stay and see something through. My mom will do that too, but not to such a, if she starts worrying about me, she'll say, oh, you're coming home. So usually my dad is not the one who brings me home. Mackinac Island was different. My mom had not been up there. My dad was the one who took me up there. He came out on Memorial Day and he was the one to come get me. So my dad knew the circumstances of where I was living. He had seen some of the girls. He knew what it's like. So he was the one he was actually the one who told my mom and said he was bringing me home. So it was a different, like I said, it was supposed to be my dream summer job. I always wanted to work at a hotel, and it turns out it was a nightmare, and I'm not meant to work in a hotel. So I decided that I want to do this again. I want to go up and spend a whole summer. So I want to go up there, leave in like April, end of March, early April, and be there from March, April to October. So I actually want to stay up there till October. Because the hotel, there was no way if I was sticking out for the entire summer. I was actually planning to come home like the week after Labor Day because I did not want to stay up there. But I decided if I do this again, I really want the full experience. I want to stay up there. If I get a really good job, like at Joann's, which I really hope is where I get hired, or in retail shop, I would love to stay up there for the entire summer because that would be awesome and it's beautiful. And you guys saw that, so I actually had to shorten the videos because I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many repeatable videos, and I'm worried because it's so long. The ferry trip alone takes about 15 to 20 minutes. So that takes a really long time to do, and that takes up a lot of time. And I'm like, you guys don't really want to see me going to the island and then doing the same trip, but in reverse. So I took the reverse trip out, but it was great. I realized just how much I missed it up there, so. And not only that, I just miss living up in the northern half of the state altogether. It's so much beautiful in the UP. It's so much cleaner. It's so much nicer. And the ironic thing is actually Midland is considered, we are right at the way Michigan is divided. Midland is just over the dividing line. So from like just below Midland North, so Midland County is just above, so St. Louis is the middle of the state. We are north of St. Louis. So St. Louis is the middle of the state. Everything north of St. Louis is considered northern Michigan. And that's kind of weird because we live because I never thought about it. And then I look at the maps, and I'm like, wow, looking at the maps, we really are northern Michigan. But we're still we're the southern end, so we are both. So we have northern Michigan, but we're more leaning towards like the south end, toward all the big cities and stuff. But we really do live in the northern part of the state, but not so far north. So I'd rather go further north. Like, if I thought I could hack it, I would go live in the Keweenaw Peninsula, which is like the little bunny ear, where it's like horrendous during the winter. But I would really just be happy moving to Marquette, because Mackinac Island, it's fun for the summer, but year round, I don't know. I would love to live on Mackinac Island, but I don't know how I would hack it year round. And the fact that the nearest Walmart is like an hour away from Mackinac City. You literally would have to get like a cooler or something to carry with you. Actually, kids do that. One girl would take her suitcase. So it's like once a month, get a convoy together, go to the town with Walmart, get all the groceries you want, and then get like the little stuff you need at Mackinac City or Mackinac Island. So I liked it. It was nice going up there. So other than heading to Mars for the interview, nothing really on tap today. While my brother's doing my interview, I'm going to check out their books, because there are 2 Star Wars books I want to get, soon to be 3. I want Captain Phasma. I still haven't gotten Captain Phasma yet. I want to get the From a Certain Point of View, which is this really cool book. I took a look at it. I heard about it. I thought it was already out. It's not out. It's for the anniversary of A New Hope, and it's all these side stories written from minor characters' point of view. So these aren't the stories. This isn't a book about Luke, Han, Leia, Chewie, any of them. It's the stories of like Brew. May Cabot wrote one for Brew, and then they have one for the bartender. They have one for Storm. They have one. The first one is actually the one of the Antilles, who was on the Tantive 5. So it's all the like minor characters that you see snapshots of in the movie, and it's their point of view. Pablo Hidalgo did one for Tarkin, so that would be interesting. And apparently, I thought it was like minor characters, but apparently one of the stories is about Obi-Wan. And the person, Erin Insider, I followed her Tumblr page. I looked at it, and she reposted part of it. Somebody posted part of it. And it's like, if it's true, which I would have to read the book to see, it's like, oh my gosh, he basically had a vision of what happens in The Force Awakens. It's like, what? Wait a minute, what? So that's part of the reason I want to get it. But there's another book coming out called The Life and Adventures of Luke Skywalker, so that will be an interesting thing to read. But I keep forgetting to mention this in other big news. I think it was at New York Comic Con or something. One of the cons past weekend, Timothy Zahn announced that he is going to write a sequel novel to Thrawn. That's right. That's so cool. So we are going to get a second Thrawn book. Yay, I'm so excited. And he said the title is going to be Star Wars Thrawn Alliances. And he also hinted that there's going to be a major character in the book, and apparently as soon as he said that, they flashed a picture of Darth Vader on the screen behind him. Which, if you've read Thrawn, spoiler if you haven't, Thrawn actually tells the Emperor when he meets him that he knew Anakin Skywalker. And Anakin had always told him that Palpatine was this great guy, which is one of the reasons why he went to go see him. So, apparently that would be really interesting, because I would love to see just in what context during the Clone Wars those two characters met. Because it's like, really? What? Huh? That was actually the sneak peek they gave for the novel online, was that scene where he was meeting the Emperor, and then Thrawn said, well, one of your servants told me, and then, oh, Anakin Skywalker. I was like, what? No. So, it's totally... Thrawn is an amazing novel. Timothy Zahn is just a great writer. I love all his stuff, and it helps that he's one of my favorite female characters, So that's what's coming out. So that's coming out sometime next year. So yay! And everyone, I'm still freaking out over The Last Jedi trailer. I wasn't on the Star Wars show, which is okay, because I was just on it for the 40th anniversary. I was on the Star Wars show twice in 1 year this year. I did the Kenobi challenge where you had to scream out Kenobi, and I totally butchered it because I don't have that much anger in me. Plus, I live in an apartment. I didn't want to disturb people. But I did that, and then they did the 40th anniversary, tell us how you discovered the Star Wars A New Hope, and I basically said, accident! And I was the last one featured, so, and they made a joke about how it would have been so much different if Howard the Duck had been on, which I'm like, really? Which apparently my brother told me, only reason George Lucas made Howard the Duck was so that they would let him make Star Wars. So it's awesome. It was cool. So I've been on Star Wars Show twice this year, so I'm sad that I didn't get to be in for the reaction. But then again, I think about it, my reaction videos are kind of sucky because I don't have the screen within a screen, so I can't put like what I'm reacting to on my video because I don't have that tech yet. I don't know how to do it. And the Last Jedi one was really bad because I was doing it 10 o'clock at night. My light is right here. My TV is right there. So literally the only light source I had was the TV when I was doing the reaction. So I kind of half expected it. So it was no big deal, but what else? Oh, what else am I doing on Mars? Well, my brother took me an interview. I'm going to look at books. They haven't released the poster yet for Last Jedi, which I'm really mad about. I'm hoping they release it soon because that's like the one thing I absolutely want from the movie. I absolutely want the poster from The Last Jedi because it is so pretty. And apparently, the way the characters that are lined up in the poster design of it, it looks like an outline of Vader's helmet. I didn't even notice that until somebody said, look, Vader's helmet. And I'm like, what? Oh! So apparently, so it's there. It's really cool. Which it makes it kind of a nice homage. So, but I really want the poster, so obviously I'm not going to look at that. I'm going to look at the books. Captain Phasma is like $28, $22. And right now, from a certain point of view, it's like $35. So I'm obviously not going to get those today, but what I am getting is, as you can see, my nail polish is chipping off, but Rebels premieres Monday night, and usually for something special like this, I like to paint my nails, because it's one of my few, because I'm not a big makeup wearer. I actually stopped wearing it to work, but I'm going to start soon, but I took a break from makeup, because I thought it was irritating my eyes, but I love painting my nails. It's like one of the things I like to do consistently, but I go weeks without doing it, because there's no reason, but these were painted for the MSU game last week because the green. And so I want to get rid of this nail polish and paint them for Monday night, which is Rebels. And last year I did a couple designs for Rebels. I think for one of the season's premieres, I did my nails in colors relating to the Rebels. And then I did like two of my nails on each hand were silver and blue in honor of Kenny Baker, who played R2-D2, who had passed away. So I like to paint my nails, and my plan is I want to do my nails orange, which is the color that's really commonly associated with the Rebels, is orange. So I want to paint them orange, but I have this like glitter polish that's multicolored. And since the first 2 episodes are about Mandalore and about Sabine, I want to do like orange with the glitter on like 2 of them, like on 2, because of the fact that Sabine's explosions are literally like rainbow colored. So I really like the explosions are rainbow colored, and Sabine's an artist, so I want to do something with the rainbow sparkles, but I really want to have orange nail polish to represent the Rebels, because I've done the because for the Star Wars movies itself, because I love Princess Leia and Padme, I have the white nail polish with the red tint to it. So I do, and I always do this for special nails, I do all of these but these 2. So those nails are white, and then I will probably have like 2, like this one will be blue and this one will be green for lightsabers. And that's what I will probably do for Star Wars. Actually, I might get red polish and do blue and red for Rey and Kylo. And then white for Leia. But I do that for Star Wars, and I feel like I've done the blue and silver so many times that I want to do something different. So I really want to do orange. I think I did orange last year, but I don't think I liked how it turned out. So my goal today is hopefully I can find some orange nail polish, and then I'll do my thumb and my pinky and ring finger orange, and then these 2 will be glitter for Sabine. So that's my plan. I don't know if it's going to work. I hope so. So holy cow, it's just 14 minutes of me babbling. So I'm going to get going, and when I come home, I got to post the video and stuff. So I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so I'm at Meijer's. Aaron is probably at his interview right now. So I went ahead, I found orange nail polish. I cannot believe how hard it was to find orange nail polish. That is under like $3. This is $2.49. I can't believe I'm paying that much for nail polish. Okay, hold on. R2 is being difficult. So I was going to go look for Halloween accessories because I've decided I'm not going to do a full costume because there's no point in going all out for Halloween when I'm not going to be able to wear anything I get after Halloween is over. So, oh my gosh, it looks like my head is bald. Alright, so I'm here and I was going to go look at Halloween accessories and I turned down this aisle and it's Christmas. So Christmas is my favorite holiday and it's the biggest one I celebrate. So I thought I would come down here and check out, oh my gosh, this is so cool, some stuff to see if I want to do any of this because it's going to be hard this year doing full Christmas in my room because I now have all those Star Wars posters and I'm not taking them down. But I want to find some way to do Christmas with my Star Wars. So I had like Christmas wall stick-ons. I think I threw those away. That's a Little Town of Bethlehem. I think I got rid of those. Worst comes to worst, I might take down the Rogue One poster because I only want the movie posters with like the credits. So I might take down Rogue One. And I might do that for Christmas and do something Christmas on that wall. Or I could take down my poster over my bed and do Christmas on that wall too, but I don't know, I really like, I want to do a garland somewhere in my room. I just don't know where. The hard thing is I have a small room and I'm running out of space for Christmas decorations, but there's so much and I want, oh! Okay. At some point, I will be getting this for Christmas. There's no place like home for the holidays. Michigan is one of the best places to come and celebrate Christmas in. So this, I will probably definitely be getting at some point. Probably run back and take a picture of it. There's so much stuff. Oh, I don't like that one. That one's not pretty. Christmas countdown clock. I have mine. I got mine last year. It's a Victorian style Santa Claus and it's just blocks that you rotate. I still might get an advent calendar. I don't need any ornaments as of right now. I have plenty of those as you guys saw last year. We don't need bells because I have bells that I put on my door. Don't know where to put a ribbon. This stuff I could definitely use, this and stuff, but I don't have a place of my own yet, so that negates all that stuff, but it's nice to know that, besides it works out for me, my job's ending in a few weeks anyway. Good news on the job front, I got an email back from Dow Gardens, which I applied to work at for a full-time position there, and I got an email back today from, I think, the coordinator, and she wants a cover letter and resume, so I'm going to get that taken care of. Guys, we are back home. It was a nice day to get out of the house. I actually went back and switched. I got different nail polish. This is the nail polish I ended up getting. It's Simple Colors, and it is called Feel the Vibe, and I like it. I think it's a better shade of orange than the one I originally picked out, and it was $1.99. So it was cheaper than the original polish I picked out. So now I have to do is come up with a nail design. I'm playing around with it. You know what? The big bad Admiral Thrawn. Why don't I do my nails blue and red for him because he's got blue skin and red eyes? I'm like, oh wait, that wouldn't look well mixing blue and red together. It would be purple. So I'm not gonna do that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't. I don't know. It's a season 4. It's the final season of Rebels. I feel like I should be doing something really special with my nails, but I don't do for any of the fancy designs with like the nail art and stuff like that. I just do simple colors, and sometimes I layer glitter on top of one another. So I don't know what I'm going to do. So I gotta figure that out. But right now I'm going to jump online, start uploading the Mackinac vlog, and also I gotta write a cover letter because I heard back from Dow Gardens. It's not a no, but they want me to send in my resume and a cover letter. I've never done a cover letter before. I don't know how to do one. So I gotta go online and look it up. And then food. And then shower. And then mess around. And then probably, hopefully, the Mackinac vlog will be done uploading. So I can jump into the shower and I can put music to the end of it. So I'm just gonna run around like a freaking chicken with my head cut off for like the next 5 minutes. So this is Caitlin, as always, sending lots of love. Blah. Let's try that again, Salary. Anyway, this is the Mission Girl, as always, sending lots of love, hugs, and prayers to all of you out there, especially in California. Stay safe, guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.